Hi, how you doing? Thanks very much for tuning in. Mark here. Be sure to stick around to the end to see the lovely result I got with these tired, cloudy old headlights for the owner of this classic looking X-type Jag saloon. If you like what you see, then please give it a thumbs up, and any feedback at all, good or bad, please leave it in the comments, as I always love to hear your thoughts. I'll tell you what, if you've ever owned an X-type Jag, maybe tell me what you thought of it, or what you think of it if you still own it. As always, thanks very much for getting involved. Enjoy the video. Now, with this car, it was just the near side light units that were cloudy and in need of my attention. I suspect the headlights on the other side have been replaced at some point, possibly due to crash damage or them just becoming faulty and needing to be replaced. Whatever the case though, there was a very distinct difference between the two sides, as you can see from the before videos that just ran through. The owner of this car actually lives just around the corner from me, so not only was it nice to carry out such a local job, but I'm familiar with the car, having seen it many times over the years. So it's great to think that I've helped a neighbour sort out their cloudy headlights. Speaking to the owner about the car before carrying out the job, they explained to me that whilst driving the car one night, unfortunately they clipped a curb whilst turning a corner on the near side, and they couldn't work out why they'd done such a thing, as they were a very good, confident driver. All they knew is the road ahead wasn't as easy to read as they would have liked. They thought that maybe their eyesight was beginning to let them down, and they might needed to get their eyes tested. Well, when they were out one night being driven by a friend in a different car, they realised they could see perfectly fine down the road and couldn't work out why there was such a difference in that car from their Jaguar. It wasn't until they checked the front of the X-type they realised the near side light units were extremely cloudy and wondered if this was the reason for that poor nighttime visibility. So they checked online to see if this was an issue that could be sorted out by someone and found my details. They made contact with me and I made a brief assessment for them and told them that I could definitely get the headlights looking better, if not pretty much as good as new. I reassured them that the light output from these lights would have been well down on what they needed to be, and so yeah, driving at night, the road ahead would have been much harder to read. Actually, let me know in the comments if you've ever driven a vehicle with cloudy headlights and just how bad it was driving at night, and it took you a while to realise why that was the case. I'd love to hear. In actual fact, the owner was good enough to message me a few days after I'd carried out the job and told me after driving the car at night there was definitely a big improvement. So that's wicked news. Great to hear it, and proof once again that it's amazing how cloudy headlights can really affect how you see the road at night. Hopefully now then, and for quite some time to come, the owner of this trusty old Jag X-type will find their nighttime driving a much more pleasant experience, I'm glad to say. Be sure to look out for my next time-lapse restoration video, as in that one I would like to explain to you why headlights go cloudy in the first place. The reason for that is in one of my other videos somebody put a comment asking me why headlights go cloudy in the first place, so I explained it as best I could there, and it made me think maybe I should stick it in one of these videos just to give you an explanation as to why this happens and why they need restoring. So if that does sound interesting to you, then please hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, then you'll be notified about my next video, and you'll get to hear all about why headlights go cloudy in the first place, as explained by yours truly. So back with the Jag X-type restoration, I can see here that I'm on what looks like stage 3, which is the second of the wet hand sanding stages and the final of the hand sanding stages. So not too long before I'll be polishing these up, all ready for sealant. and you'll get to see the finished articles in all their glory. So look forward to those. And it's probably worth me pointing out that by the time I've finished with these two lights that you see here, I've spent around about 2 hours, I think just over 2 hours, restoring these from start to finish. So quite a long time to get them to where they're at, but I think it's well worth the effort. I hope you agree. So here we go then, underway with the first of the two machine polishing stages. This is the compound and lambs wall, so it's much more aggressive, gets rid of all the scratches that are left behind by the final hand sanding stage, and gets the units ready for the final polish, which will give the ultra clear finish that we're looking for. And what I'm doing now is just making sure that I polish the headlights by hand, just to get into all the nooks and crannies, just the bits and pieces that the machine really can't get to, just to make sure that we've covered every last square centimetre. And here goes with the final polishing. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thanks very much for watching my video and listening to me waffling on. I really do appreciate your time and hope you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard. If you have, then please give it a thumbs up, as that helps my channel enormously, apparently. If not, then leave a comment and let me know why not. And if you're not subscribed, like I say, please do so, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, then you'll be notified about my future videos. On to the final stage then, the sealant. Apply that twice, buff it off, and then you have some amazing looking headlights that I guarantee for 2 years. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.